What's up, guys, and welcome back to Deco-Crete TV. And today we have a really special episode for you guys. Jason's here, big day, man.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be talking about the top 5 episodes of Technique of the Week. So stay tuned because this one is gonna be a lot of fun. So the first episode of Technique of the Week was launched over 6 years ago in June of 2018. So Jason, just tell us a little bit, again, we got a lot of new people since then. So just tell us a little bit about why you started this show and what do you think of the response now that there is literally over 180 episodes and it's like 6 or 7 years later?
The reason I started Technique of the Week, and it's for the simple reason that I felt like, over the course of my career doing decorative concrete, that I was in a lot of bad situations as far as like I did something, I screwed something up, or something went wrong. Like everybody knows that it usually does.
Everything goes perfectly to plan on concrete jobs, right?
Right, always. It always does. But that was something that I, and I thought, once I started Deco-Crete and started seeing some of the people having similar problems and stuff like that, I just decided, you know what? Maybe these would be helpful. Maybe these videos would be helpful, and these different techniques and some of the things that I use to get myself out of a lot of different jams. Like I would. Most of these came from that, from when I just from trying either trying to get better at something and figure out a better way to do it, or by desperation.
Without any further ado, let's just go over the top 5 most viewed episodes of Technique of the Week. And number 5 is how to properly use vertical concrete stamps. This was launched in 2020 and it has over 73,000 views. So tell us a little bit about that video, Jason.
That's crazy because honestly, like I can't believe that many people were searching for that.
Yeah.
How to use vertical concrete, because that's like one of the things at Deco-Crete that we probably sell the least of.
Especially if you're gonna stamp it.
It's kind of a specialty thing. But yeah, no, that was fun. That was when Greg Hensley was doing, those trainings, and those were always in the middle of winter. Like it was super cold out. But Greg, if you watch the video, he's still sweating somehow. So he was always sweating in the middle. Like it was probably 50 degrees in that shop, and he's still sweating. And I liked that little comment he made at the beginning too. It was like something about
Tim Conway or something.
Yeah,
something like that.
I feel like Tim Conway in Golf for Dorks.
I've never seen that, but apparently a lot of people like that.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either, and I'm not exactly sure what he means, but it is funny. Greg is a funny guy. Like I always like working with Greg, especially on those things. He's a good personality, and so there was a really funny comment on that video.
Yeah.
And somebody just simply said this guy couldn't even stamp an envelope, and so sorry, Greg. I'm sorry, but that's pretty funny. We had to talk about
I also like the one that the one guy just put, looks like crap. That's all he said, looks like crap. So I thought that was pretty good
the
too.
Keyboard Warriors.
Yep.
All right, moving on. Number 4 is cutting foam with a hot knife. This was from April of 2020, and this one has over 76,000 views, and so cutting foam with a hot knife.
Well, that one there, I think that people like that just because it must just look cool, or must be rewarding just to see it like slice through the foam or something like that.
People love satisfying videos, and that one certainly is.
And I think that's probably why. I don't know for sure. But like my favorite comment for that one was, does the foam melt if you leave it in one place for too long? And yeah, I mean that's the point of the whole hot knife, is that it leaves it there for the whole.
I love these comments because, man, I'll be honest with you, if I'm having a bad day, I just get on some of our videos and read the comments, and I'm instantly laughing. Cool. Moving on. Number 3 is pouring a concrete fire pit. Now, this one is not quite as much of a shock that this is a popular one. This was from June of 2019, and it has over 77,000 views, and so pouring concrete fire pit.
That was a technique that we developed, and I think that has saved people a lot of time by strapping the fire bricks to the sonotube. But with that one, what I was surprised about is, by reading the comments, was the fact that how many people just like that Harry Houdini story. Mm-hmm. Like I was surprised by that. Like I did that story at the beginning and stuff, and I was just like, wow, people really like that part of it. So that part surprised me like more than anything.
Moving on is number 2, how to remove leaf stains from concrete. And man, this is a big one. This is from a little more recent. This is from June of 2021. It's got over 78,000 views, and so yeah, how to remove leaf stains, man. This is probably one of the more helpful ones for just everybody out there, not just a contractor.
Yep.
Shout out Justin Sloan.
He's not going to watch this anyway.
Nah, he doesn't watch YouTube. But anyways, he is the one who originally came up with that.
Yeah,
or I don't know if he came up
told
with
us
it.
about that.
Yeah, let us in on it. So
yeah, but I mean, the truth is with leaf stains, like if you just leave them go, the sun will bleach them out.
yeah, absolutely.
So a lot of people don't realize that, but some people just like to have their driveway looking good. So,
So, number 1 most viewed episode ever. In fact, this is our number 2 most viewed video ever on Deco-Crete TV. Yeah, and so this is about creating slope on a concrete overlay. In other words, how to repitch or reslope something that was going the wrong direction. This was released in October of 2019, and it has almost 227,000 views.
Yeah, and so that was just more of I was trying to help him out because he was getting water in his basement. And so
he was going back the wrong way, right?
So he had called me about it stuff. It wasn't even decorative. Like if somebody else would have called me up, I probably wouldn't have even went out there, you know. But I was just trying to help him out and stuff like that, and because I knew him, and yeah, so it ended up being one of our top videos.
So, a couple other notable, highly viewed episodes, and some of these are surprising. Some of them are not at all. We have marbling color hardener on concrete, and this is how to create, different, shades on a slab. And that one has, just over 70,000 views. And so that one is, people love that one because of the visuals, but also how helpful that is. And if we had said this, 10 years ago that there's 70,000 people who cared about concrete color hardener, I would have said, I don't know if there is.
I didn't think there was that many people that even use color hardener.
Yeah, same here, same here. Another one would be how to use a Sawzall to vibrate forms, and this one's not shocking to me at all. This is made for YouTube. It's a video like this, and this has almost 64,000 views on it. So, that was something that I don't know. Did
that was
show you
last
how to do that, or you just
no?
Decided to try?
Honestly, that reminds me that one there we had forgot the vibrator that day, their normal vibrator, and I knew I had heard about somebody doing that, so I was like, "Do you have a Sawzall?" We were at. It was at a Patios for Patriots job. And I was like, do you have a Sawzall? And he said, yeah. So we kind of last second. It wasn't even planned. So.
Now this one's funny. I would have never thought this one would get 58,500 views, but concrete knots. In other words, how to tie different knots.
Honestly, that particular video, like I debated whether to make it or not because I thought it was so stupid.
Yeah, well, hey, sometimes the stupid ones are the best.
I was like, well, these guys, everybody knows how to do that, tie those knots. But a lot of people really have never seen some of those. So.
Yeah, no, and we get comments on that too. You'd be surprised how many people say, and actually this is something we might do this summer is just simply how to set up a stake in a string line. Things that we think are so simple and we take for granted. For somebody who's never done this, that's huge to them. So, another one. Now this one, honestly, I'm kind of shocked that this one doesn't have more views than it does. Is how to fix concrete sealer, or how to fix sealer on stamped concrete. It's got a little over 48,000 views. This is actually probably one of the most helpful ones on there, to be honest with you.
Yeah, and I'm with you. I don't know why that one there. I don't know if it's not worded right or something like that for searches or whatever it is. But yeah, that one there I'd think that one would have more than that.
Anything else you'd like to just say about Technique of the Week in general, or anything like that?
No, not really. I just want to thank everybody for watching them and stuff like that. And I think that's probably the biggest thing, is just the support that you gave us over the years and stuff like that. And we're still going to keep making them as we come out with new tools and new ideas and new stuff. We're always still looking for that stuff, and that's the other thing. Like, we would love to see that. Like, we would love to, if you guys have ideas and stuff like that, please shoot me an email, shoot Jeff an email.
Put them in the comments, whatever you want to do. We would love to hear your ideas. In fact, in the list that I have of ones that we have planned, a lot of those are from comments or things that people have mentioned to me in the past, and we will get to them. If anybody is, if you're local to our area or you're ever traveling in our area, and you have an idea for Technique of the Week and you got a job site to do it on and you want to be in it, please let us know. We would love to come out to your job site and film a video there, and that would be, we would absolutely love that. Well, guys, that's pretty much it for this week's show. Thanks, Jason, for coming on and chatting with us for a minute, and thank you guys for taking the time to watch these videos. Just like Jason said, man, that means the world to us. Speaking of decorative concrete, we would love to see everybody at the Decorative Concrete Expo happening in February, and it happens every single February. If this video is 3 years old, don't worry. The Decorative Concrete Expo is still going to be
it'll still be going.
Yep. So from all of us here at Deco-Crete TV, thanks for watching.
Thank you.
We'll see you next time.